Throughout the history of space exploration, fewer than 10 missions have successfully landed on Mars without any mishaps. The complexity involved in this type of operation is immense, making each landing a remarkable feat of engineering and science. Despite the challenges, these missions have already been enough to create an enormous image bank of the red planet, with a volume that may exceed millions of records. To give you an idea of the scale of this visual documentation, in just the first year of operation, the Hover Perseverance captured over 500,000 photographs of the Martian surface. These records are essential for scientific studies, helping researchers to better understand the geology, climate, and even the possibility of microbial life on Mars. With such a vast number of images, it is not uncommon for some of them to catch attention due to their peculiarity, sparking debates and curiosity among both scientists and astronomy enthusiasts. Some photos reveal intriguing rock formations, while others, at first glance, seem to defy conventional explanations. Among so many images, some display enigmatic characteristics, as happened with the so-called distant light, recorded by the Curiosity rover. This photograph shows a beam of light on the horizon, resembling a lit bonfire. In today's video, we are going to explore what might have caused this intriguing luminous phenomenon. The reality is that Mars defies the idea of a barren desert. I have already demonstrated here on the channel that the red planet exhibits dust avalanches, enigmatic geometric formations, ancient riverbeds that once crisscrossed the soil, among other peculiarities. However, up to this moment, robust evidence for the existence of ancient alien life has not yet been found. We have some indications, but nothing that can be considered conclusive. The rovers sent to Mars function as true mobile scientific stations, equipped with a complex set of cameras with varied functions, in which we place our hopes of discovering real signs of life. At certain times, some of these cameras are directed toward navigation, helping the rover move safely across the rugged terrain, while others play a research role, recording detailed images of the surface for geological and atmospheric analysis. Each mission has a specific set of equipment, with different spectral filters and varied zoom capabilities. In certain situations, these devices can also capture bands of light on the horizon, which, for some conspiracy theorists, would be evidence of extraterrestrial life on Mars. However, the scientific community prefers to follow a simpler route, presenting well-founded and rational explanations. In one of the automatically captured images, the Hover Curiosity recorded something unusual on the Martian horizon. A delicate, luminous beam that appeared to emerge directly from the surface. This glow stands out against the arid and uneven ground, breaking the monotony of the rocks and the dust-laden sky. Although this scene might seem mysterious at first glance, it merely adds another curiosity to the extensive visual archive accumulated by Curiosity on its journey across the red planet. It is worth noting that the photograph was obtained by one of the rover's navigation cameras, which operate exclusively in black and white. Unlike the scientific cameras designed for mineralogical analysis with colored filters, the navcams focus on speed and efficiency, generating high-contrast images that facilitate the processing and movement of the equipment. This format reduces the amount of data sent back to Earth, enabling quicker responses and a more effective adaptation to the Martian terrain. Therefore, even though the image of a light torch may arouse interest, its main function is to ensure the safe navigation of the rover on Mars. But after all, what could be behind this unusual record? To elucidate this matter, it is important to differentiate between the types of cameras present on the rovers. The navigation cameras, so-called navcams, are intended to guide the rover's movement, capturing low-resolution black and white images. In contrast, there are the main cameras such as the Mastcam, the ChemCam, and the MALI, which use colored filters to analyze the geological composition and even the atmosphere of Mars. For example, the Mastcam produces high-resolution images with various wavelengths, allowing for a detailed analysis of the geology. ChemCam employs a laser to vaporize samples and a spectrometer to determine their chemical composition, while the navcams ensure the rover's operational safety. These scientific cameras are indispensable for the planet's research and exploration objectives. The phenomenon, popularly nicknamed the Martian bonfire, or more precisely, the glow on the horizon, was captured precisely by the navcams. This small beam, contrasting with the dry ground and the thin atmosphere, immediately sparked the interest of enthusiasts and researchers. However, events like this are not so rare in space missions and usually have natural explanations, far removed from any hypothesis involving alien life. One of the most plausible theories is that cosmic rays, high-energy particles from deep space, may interact with the camera sensors, causing distortions that result in small bright spots. This type of interference is not limited to Mars. Telescopes and satellites in Earth's orbit also record similar phenomena when exposed to these particles. Another hypothesis suggests that the glow is the result of a solar reflection on an exposed rock, whose mineral composition allows for an intense reflection of the sunlight. It is not uncommon for rock formations at certain angles to generate flares, as if a mirror were directed at the sun. This effect, combined with low light conditions and the limited resolution of the camera, can cause certain points to appear brighter in Curiosity's images. In addition, there is the possibility that the phenomenon was caused by a temporary sensor malfunction, such as an over-luminous pixel or an internal reflection. NASA has already identified this type of interference in records from other rovers and satellites, which reinforces the idea that such occurrences are not unprecedented in Curiosity. Moreover, the fact that the glow was captured only by the navcams and not by all the cameras simultaneously indicates that its origin is probably technical and not something present on the surface, since otherwise it would be visible in various records. Another argument in favor of the cosmic ray hypothesis is the relative fragility of Mars' atmosphere and its weak magnetic field, which allow these particles to enter with little hindrance. It is worth remembering that cosmic rays are subatomic particles that move at speeds close to that of light, originating in extreme events such as supernova explosions and intense activity around black holes, and that they can reach distant planets like Earth and Mars. As expected, such images provoke diverse reactions and give rise to theories about the existence of extraterrestrial life. However, science has repeatedly demonstrated its ability to explain seemingly strange phenomena in a rational manner. Events like the infamous Martian rat and the square structure on Mars were quickly debunked, being attributed to optical illusions and natural formations. The human tendency to identify patterns, known as pareidolia, also contributes to misinterpretations. Even if the glow on Mars's horizon is an intriguing phenomenon, the available explanations point to natural and already documented causes. In short, although Mars continues to amaze with its mysteries and beauties recorded by the rover's cameras, enigmatic events like this sporadically occur. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, as it is very important. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I invite you to click the subscribe button right below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.